Hello everyone, welcome to Let's Crack UPSC CSE English. In today's session, we'll learn about World Food Program. Yes, in this session, we'll learn about each and everything related with the World Food Program. Before that, it's my pleasure to welcome you all on Unacademy, India's largest learning platform, where you will get daily live classes, unlimited access for live and recorded lectures, structured courses, live tests. It's me, Rushikesh Inamdar, guiding UPSC aspirants from last 8 years. You can follow me on Unacademy and also you can join our Telegram group using this link. So friends, Unacademy is providing study material in hard copies in the form of 20 books. Yes. Sorry. Excuse me. Yes. So in this books, you will boost up your preparation for civil services. Now, these books are completely free of cost with our 1 year subscription. If you will opt for 1 year, 2 year or 3 year subscription, you will get these books of rupees worth rupees 10,000 in absolutely free. So this offer is valid till 14th April. Yes friends, you can go with mega subscription offer where you can use referral code RBI Live, and this offer is valid till 20th April. Under this mega subscription offer, when you will opt 1 year subscription, then you will get validity of your plan till next prelims, that is 2022, and in 2 year plan you will get validity till preliminary examination of 2023. Yes, those aspirants are looking for our paid courses. We have plus and iconic courses available on our platform where you will get 10% discount after using referral code RBI Live. Yes, you can use this code to get 10% discount on optional subscription as well. Yes, we have combo subscription for general studies and optional subject. Yes, where you will get 10% discount after using referral code RBI Live. So friends, you can opt for 1 year, 2 year or 3 year subscription plans. Yes, if I'm talking about aspirants, those who are pursuing their graduation or after that 12th examination planning to start their preparation for civil services, it's my suggestion to all of them to opt for our iconic subscription where you will get all the features of Plus course along with personal guidance, experts guidelines, study planner and study material also. Yes, we are providing free test series to all aspirants. Yes, just you have to use code RBI Live to unlock this test where we will cover complete general studies and current affairs part. Yes, these are the recently started batches for UPSC CSE. We have 1 year, 2 year batches, NCRT batches and also prelims targeted batches. So friends, do not forget to enroll yourself for Unacademy Combat. Yes, every Sunday we are conducting in the morning 11 a.m. and now this combat is available in Hindi medium also. So just register yourself with referral code RBI Live. So friends, we are studying today about WFP, World Food Program. Yes, one of the important topic for preliminary and main examination as well. Yes. So, the World Food Programme is the leading humanitarian organization, saving lives and changing lives. Yes. So, World Food Programme WFP is the leading humanitarian organization, saving lives and changing lives, delivering food assistance in emergencies and working with communities to improve nutrition. Yes, to improve nutrition and build resilience. Yes. So, this organization was founded in 1961 by the Food and Agriculture Organization FAO and United Nations General Assembly UNGA with its headquarters in Rome, Italy. Yes. So, World Food Programme Organization was founded in 1961 and headquartered in Rome, Italy. Yes, it is also a member of the United Nations Sustainable Development Group UNSDG, a coalition of United Nations agencies and organizations aimed at fulfilling the sustainable development goals. Yes. So, the World Food Programme also a member of United Nations Sustainable Development Group. So, this UNSDG, a coalition of UN agencies and organizations aimed at fulfilling the sustainable development goals throughout the world. Yes, the international community has committed to end hunger, achieve food security and improve nutrition by 2030. Yes. So, World Food Programme aimed or it's targeted to end hunger and achieve food security and improve nutrition by 2030. So, this program assists 88 countries and has assisted 97 million people in 2019, which is the largest number since 2012. Yes. Now we'll see the objective of this World Food Program. So, this program focuses on emergency assistance as well as rehabilitation and development aid. Yes, which is focuses on rehabilitation and development aid. So, two-thirds of its work is in conflict affected countries. Yes, two-thirds of its work is in conflict affected countries where people are three times more likely to be undernourished than elsewhere. Yes, as we know, if we are talking about any particular region or area is under conflict or affected by conflicts between two countries, then that particular region or people who residing in that area are three times more likely to be undernourished than normal people. Yes. So, this World Food Program works closely with the other two Rome-based UN agencies. Yes, one is Food and Agriculture Organization FAO. Yes, and International Fund for Agriculture Development IFAD. Yes. So the Food and Agriculture Organization, which helps countries draw policy and change legislation to support sustainable agriculture, whereas International Fund for Agriculture Development, which finances projects in poor rural areas. Yes, the WFP World Food Programme is aimed to end hunger by the protecting access to food, improving nutrition and achieving food security, supporting the Sustainable Development Goal implementation and partnering for its results. Yes, so these are the objectives of World Food Programme. Now we'll see WFP's strategic plan for 2017 to 21. Yes, so it was adopted just over a year after 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development, and it aligns the organization's work to the 2030 Agenda's goal call to action, which prioritizes efforts to end poverty, hunger, and inequality, which encompassing humanitarian as well as development efforts. Yes, the strategic plan is guided by the Sustainable Development Goals set forth in the 2030 Agenda, in particular, Sustainable Development Goal 2 on ending hunger and SDG 17 on revitalizing global partnership for implementation of Sustainable Development Goals. Yes, so it ushers in new planning and operational structure, which including the implementation of result-based country portfolios that will maximize World Food Programme contribution to government's efforts towards achieving the SDGs. Yes. So responding to emergencies and saving lives and livelihoods either through direct assistance or by strengthening country capacities, yes, remains at the heart of World Food Programme's operations, especially as humanitarian needs become increasingly complex and protracted. Yes. So this World Food Programme will support countries in ensuring no one is left behind by continuing to build resilience for food security and nutrition, and addressing the growing challenges posed by climate change and rising inequality. Yes. Now we'll see funding for this program. Yes, the World Food Programme has no independent sources of funds. Yes, it is funded entirely by voluntary donations. Yes, its principal donors are governments, but the organizations also receive donations from private sector and individuals. So World Food Programme has no independent source of funds. Yes. Now we'll see the governments, how government providing funding to this program. So governments are the principal source of funding for World Food Programme. So the organization receives no dues or portions of the UN assessed contributions. So on average, over 60 governments underwrite the humanitarian and development projects of World Food Programme. Yes. Then corporates. So through corporate giving programs, individual companies make vital contributions to fighting hunger. So donations from private and donations private and not for profit entities have included frontline support. Yes. To several emergency operations. So donations from private and not for profit entities have included frontline support to several emergency operations, expertise to enhance World Food Program's logistics and fundraising capacities, and critical cash for school feeding. Yes. Then we'll see individuals stake for the funding to World Food Program. So individual contributions can make a difference in the lives of the hungry. So a personal donation can provide emergency food rations during a crisis, special food for hungry children in schools, food incentives to encourage poor families to send their girls to school, and food as payment for people to rebuild schools, roads, and other infrastructure in the wake of conflicts and natural disasters. Yes. So these are the funding sources for World Food Program. Now we'll see the project Share the Meal. Yes, the Share the Meal is an initiative of the United Nations World Food Program where donations from the Share the Meal support varies WFP operations ranging from resilience building and school feeding programs to providing food assistance in emergencies. Yes, the app was launched in 2015 and since then it has helped provide aid to some of the largest food crises in the world including Yemen, Syria and Nigeria. Yes. So Share the Meal app was launched in 2015 and since then it has helped provide aid to some of the largest food crises in the world including Yemen, Syria and Nigeria. Yes, now we'll see the World Food Program's role in India. Yes, it has been working in India since 1963. It focuses on reforms in the targeted public distribution system. Yes, TPDS, and provides policy inputs, advocacy, and technical assistance for improving access to food. Yes, the World Food Programme has proposed unique initiatives like automatic grain dispensing machines, that is Annapurti, and mobile storage units for the effective implementation of targeted public distribution system. Yes, so the Annapurti allows beneficiaries to withdraw their food grain quota accurately and at a time for their choice through automatic grain dispensing machines. Yes. So Annapurti initiative is a unique initiative by World Food Program. Yes. So, the World Food Program India has completed a pilot on rice fortification used in the government's midday meal scheme. Yes. So, during the pandemic, World Food Program India worked with the central and state governments and has also prepared a guidance note for the reopening of schools. So, for example, it signed a memorandum of understanding MOU with the Uttar Pradesh State Rural Livelihood Mission, yes, SRLM, to provide technical assistance for setting up supplementary nutrition production units. Yes. So, World Food Program signed a MOU with Uttar Pradesh State Rural Livelihood Mission to provide technical assistance for setting up supplementary nutrition production units. Yes. Now, after that, we'll see World Food Program and India. Yes. So, World Food Program has been working in India since 1963 with work transitioning from food distribution to technical assistance. Since the country achieved self-sufficiency in cereal production, yes, these areas in which WFP mainly assess in India are transforming the targeted public distribution system. Yes, so World Food Program is working to improve the efficiency, accountability and transparency of India's own subsidized food distribution system, which brings supplies of wheat, rice, sugar and kerosene oil to around 800 million poor people across the country. Yes, the fortification of government distributed food. Yes, to boost the nutritional value of the government's midday meal school feeding program and World Food Program is pioneering the multi micronutrient fortification of school meals. Yes, the pilot project saw rice fortified with iron, which was distributed in single district, resulting in 20% drop in anemia. Yes, it has also helped tackle malnutrition by fortifying food given to babies and young children in Kerala state. Yes, after that, the role into mapping and monitoring of food insecurity. So, World Food Program has used vulnerability analysis and mapping softwares to identify India's most food insecure areas, which allows policy and relief work to be targeted appropriately. Yes, so World Food Program is also supporting government's Poverty and Human Development Monitoring Agency in establishing a state level food security analysis unit working towards the goal of achieving zero hunger. Yes, the goal of achieving zero hunger, in which mapping and monitoring of food insecurity is one of the important steps. So, with the help of World Food Program in our country, there are number of activities conducted to provide food to all these underprivileged section of the society. Yes. Now, after that, we'll see a report released by the World Food Program. Yes. So, like parameter of global report on food crisis. Yes. The global report on food crisis describes the scale of acute hunger in the world. Yes. It provides an analysis of the drivers that are contributing to food crisis across the globe. Yes, the report is produced by the Global Network Against Food Crisis, an international alliance working to address the root causes of the extreme hunger. Yes. So, this report is produced by the Global Network Against Food Crisis and international alliance working to address the root causes of extreme hunger. Yes. Now we'll see the award won by the WFP, World Food Program. So the WFP has been awarded with the Nobel Prize for Peace 2020 for its efforts to combat hunger, bettering conditions for peace in conflict affected areas, and preventing the use of hunger as a weapon of war and conflict. Yes, so the World Food Program has been awarded with the Nobel Prize for Peace in 2020 for its effort to combat hunger, bettering conditions for peace in conflict affected areas, and preventing the use of hunger as a weapon of war and conflict. Yes, so we should remember this work or efforts by the WFP, which was recognized by the Nobel Prizes Committee, and Nobel Prize for Peace was awarded in 2020 to the WFP. Now we'll see the significance and achievements of World Food Program. Yes, first, eradicating hunger. Eradicating hunger is one of the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. Yes, so SDG second is zero hunger. Yes, so this United Nations Sustainable Development Goals to be achieved by 2030, and World Food Program is United Nations primary agency that works towards this goal. Yes, for the zero hunger program, this agency is works towards achieve this goal, and World Food Program is the world's largest humanitarian agency combating hunger. Yes, in 2019, it assisted 97 million people. Yes, the largest number since 2012 in 88 countries. So the same year, it delivered about 4.4 million tons of food, purchased 1.7 billion US dollar worth of food from 91 countries, and USD 762 million US dollars worth of goods and services from 156 countries. Yes, how the organization participated into the providing services to combat hunger throughout the world. Yes. Now after that, we'll see data on hunger. Yes, friends. So, according to the World Food Program, there are 690 million hungry people around the world, and around 60% of them live in countries affected by conflict. Yes, it highlights that people living in countries with long running crises are more than twice as likely to be undernourished, yes, than people elsewhere. So, this data highlights that people living in countries with long running crises are more than twice as likely to be undernourished than peoples residing elsewhere in the world. So, the number of hungry people is expected to increase further due to COVID-19 pandemic, which has led to earning losses, made food more expensive, and disrupted supply chains. Yes, so World Food Program, which estimates suggest that by 2030 nearly half of the global poor will be living in fragile and conflict affected situations. Yes. So the estimates by the World Food Program Organization, yes, estimates that by 2030 nearly half of the global poor will be living in fragile and conflict affected situations. Yes, now after that, we'll see the link between food security and peace. Yes, so it is important to understand why an organization providing humanitarian assistance has been awarded a prize for outstanding contributions in peace. Now we'll understand the Nobel Committee has stressed the link between the armed conflict and hunger and describes it as vicious circle. Yes, where conflict can cause food insecurity and food insecurity may trigger violence. Yes, almost 80% of all chronic malnourished children inhabit countries affected by armed conflict. Yes. So increased food security by humanitarian assistance not only prevents hunger but can also help to improve prospects for stability and peace. Yes. So wars constrain people's mobility, create black markets, and restrict people's access to food. So making it either unavailable or too expensive, and war related displacement causes people to be removed from their cultivable land so that they cannot grow food, and it diverts resources from people's welfare towards the war effort. Yes, so sustainable development goal 2 targets zero hunger by 2030. Yes, as we have discussed earlier. So SDG 2 targets zero hunger by 2030. Yes. Now we'll see the food insecurity globally and in India. Yes. So World Food Program data. As per that data, the WFP, there are 821 million people in the world who do not get enough food to lead a normal active life, and world's one-fourth undernourished people live in India. Yes, so World Food Program data, as per the data of World Food Program, there are 821 million people in the world who do not get enough food to lead a normal active life, and world's one-fourth undernourished people live in India. Yes, as per the State of Food Security and Nutrition Report 2020, food insecurity in India increased by 3.8% points between 2014 and 2019. Yes, Global Nutrition Report 2018. So, as per the Global Nutrition Report 2018, with almost a third of the world's burden of stunning, and India tops the list of countries with stunting, followed by Nigeria and Pakistan. So, almost 46.6 million children are stunted in India. Yes, GHI Global Hunger Index. In this Global Hunger Index 2020, India ranks 94th out of the 107 countries. Yes. So we have to understand the impact of COVID pandemic. Yes. So this problem has been further enhanced by the ongoing coronavirus pandemic that has the potential to increase the number of hungry people by 270 million. Yes. So now we'll see the government measures to promote food security in India. Yes. So Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Anna Yojana, PMGKAY, the scheme was launched as part of Atmanirbhar Bharat in March amid COVID pandemic is a relief package to prevent hunger and poverty. Yes, under this scheme, eligible families are provided with 5 kg free wheat rice. Yes. So under this scheme of Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Anna Yojana, eligible families are provided with 5 kg free wheat rice per person for per month, along with 1 kg free whole chana to each family per month. Yes. So public distribution system, TPDS, a modified versions of PDS launched in 2017. In TPDS, so it aims at food security and poverty alleviation via provisions for essential commodities to the beneficiaries identified based on the inclusion and exclusion criteria. Yes. So public distribution system. Then Antoday Anna Yojana. Yes. So bottommost 2.5 crore below poverty line families get 35 kg of rice at rupees 3 per kg, and wheat rupees 2 per kg to the same fair price shops. Yes, a senior citizen of 65 years of age and above, if not covered under the National Old Age Pension Scheme, are provided 10 kg of food grains at free of cost. Yes. So, National Food Security Act 2013. So, the NFSA 2013 gives a legal right to subsidize food grains to about 67% of the population and provides for penalty for non-compliance by public servants with special provisions related to children, pregnant women, and lactating mothers. Yes, so National Food Security Act 2013 gives a legal right to subsidize food grains to about 67% of the population and provides penalty for non-compliance by public servants with special provisions related to children, pregnant women, and lactating mothers. Yes. Then, Integrated Child Development Scheme, ICDS. Yes. So, ICDS scheme is aimed at improving the nutritional and health status of children between 0 to 6 years and pregnant women and lactating mothers. Yes, midday meal scheme. So this scheme is midday meal scheme is aimed at improving the nutritional status of school going children and simultaneously enhancing enrollment, retention, and attendance of the children into the schools. Yes, the National Nutrition Mission, that is Poshan Abhiyan. Yes, it is India's flagship program launched in 2018 to improve nutritional standards among children and women by reducing the level of stunting, underweight, anemia, and low birth weight by 2022. Yes, it is based on the Niti Aayog's recommendation under the National Nutrition Strategy. Yes. So, these are the government measures to promote food security in India. Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Anna Yojana, Public Distribution System, Antyodaya Anna Yojana, National Food Security Act 2013, and Integrated Child Development Scheme ICDS, Midday Meal Scheme, National Nutrition Mission, Poshan Abhiyan. Yes. So, how the system of government which ensure that food availability to all people in our country. And in this session, we have covered the World Food Program in world's context and Indian context. Yes. So just have recap what we have covered in today's session. Yes, friends. So, World Food Program is leading humanitarian organization which is saving lives and changing lives. It's delivering food assistance in emergencies and working with communities to improve nutrition and build resilience. Yes, this organization founded in 1961, headquartered at Rome, Italy. And this organization, founded by the Food and Agriculture Organization FAO and United Nations General Assembly UNGA. Yes, this organization also a member of the United Nations Sustainable Development Group UNSDG. So aimed at fulfilling the Sustainable Development Goals. Yes, the international community has committed to end hunger achieve. Yes, to end hunger, achieve food security and improve nutrition by 2030. Then we have covered objectives of World Food Program. Yes. So, in sum up, the objectives like to end hunger by protecting access to food, improving nutrition and achieving food security, supporting the Sustainable Development Goal implementation and partnering for its results. Yes, after that we have covered World Food Program's strategic plan for 2017 to 2021. Yes, so this plan, which prioritizes efforts to end poverty, hunger, and inequality, encompassing humanitarian as well as development efforts. Yes, so the strategic plan is guided by SDGs set for the 2030 agenda. Yes, so Sustainable Development Goal 2 on ending hunger. Yes, and SDG 17 on revitalizing global partnership for implementation of the SDGs. Yes, it ushers in a new planning and operational structure, responding to emergencies. Then, World Food Program will support countries in ensuring no one is left behind by counting to build resilience for food security and nutrition, and addressing the growing challenges posed by climate change and rising inequality. Yes, then we have covered funding for this organization. So just remember that World Food Program has no independent source of funding. So it is funded entirely by voluntary donations, which comprises governments, private sector and individuals. We have covered these three verticals like governments, corporates and individuals in detail. Then share the meal. Yes. Share the meal initiative of the United Nations World Food Program. So this app was launched in 2015 and since then it has helped provide aid to some of the large food crises in the world including Yemen, Syria and Nigeria. After that, we have covered World Food Program's role in India. Yes, it has been working in India since 1963. Yes, which provides policy inputs, advocacy, and technical assistance for improving access to food. Yes, the World Food Program has proposed unique initiatives like automatic grain dispensing machine Annaputi and mobile storage unit for the effective implementation of targeted public distribution system. Yes, World Food Program India has completed a pilot on rice fortification used in the government's midday meal scheme. Yes, so during the pandemic, World Food Program India worked with the central and state government and has also prepared a guidance note for the reopening of schools. Then we have covered World Food Program and India. Yes. So, which is transforming the targeted public distribution system, fortification of government distributed food, mapping and monitoring of food insecurity. Then we have covered report released by World Food Program. So, global report on food crisis. Yes. So, the World Food Program has been awarded with the Nobel Prize for Peace in 2020. Then we have covered the significance and achievements like eradicating hunger. Yes, world's largest humanitarian agency combating hunger. Yes, in 2019, the organization assisted 97 million people throughout the world. Then we have covered data on hunger. Yes. So the number of hungry people is expected to increase further due to COVID-19 pandemic, which has led to earning losses. Earnings losses made food more expensive and disrupted supply chains. Yes, the World Food Program estimates suggest that by 2030 nearly half of the global poor will live in fragile and conflict affected situations. After that, we have covered link between food security and peace. Yes, we have covered various measures which linked between food security and peace. So, the Nobel Committee has stressed the link between armed conflict and hunger and described it as vicious circle. Yes, where conflict can cause food insecurity and food insecurity may trigger violence. Yes, so approx 80% of all chronic malnutrition children inhabit countries affected by armed conflict. Yes, increase food security by humanitarian assistance. Yes. So, the increased food security by humanitarian assistance not only prevents hunger but can also help to improve prospects for stability and peace. Yes. So war constrain people's mobility, create black markets and restrict people's access to food. So making it either unavailable or too expensive. So where sustainable development goal 2, which targets zero hunger by 2030, then we have covered food insecurity. Globally and in India. Yes. So as per the State of Food Security and Nutrition Report 2020, food insecurity in India increased by 3.8 percentage points between 2014 to 19. Yes. Then we have covered Global Nutrition Report 2018, Global Hunger Index, impact of COVID pandemic. Then we have covered the government measures to promote food security in India. Yes, as we know, there are a number of schemes or programs conducted by our government to provide food to weaker sections in our country. So, in which milestone like Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Anna Yojana, PMGKAY, the scheme was launched as a part of Atmanirbhar Bharat. Yes, in March 2020. Yes, so amid COVID pandemic as a relief package to prevent hunger and poverty. Yes, under this scheme, 5 kilo free wheat and rice per person per month along with 1 kg free whole chana to each family per month. Yes, so eligible families are getting this food grants under the Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Anna Yojana. Yes, then we have covered public distribution system. Yes, so a modified version of PDS was launched in 2017 is targeted public distribution system. Yes, then Antoday Anna Yojana. Yes, so senior citizens of 65 years of age and above, if not covered under National Old Age Pension Scheme, are provided to 10 kg of food grains at free of cost. Yes, the National Food Security Act 2030 gives a legal right to subsidize food grains to about 67% of the population and provides for penalty for non-compliance by public servants with special provisions related to children, pregnant women and lactating mothers. Yes, then we have covered Integrated Child Development Scheme ICDS. So this scheme is aimed to improving the nutritional and health status of children between 0 to 6 years, pregnant women and lactating mothers. Then we have covered midday meal scheme. Yes, scheme is aimed at improving the nutritional status of school going children. Yes, then National Nutrition Mission, that is Poshan Abhiyan. It is our country's flagship program, was launched in 2018. Yes, to improve nutritional standards among children and women by reducing the level of stunting, underweight, anemia, and low birth weight by 2022. Yes, it is based on the Niti Aayog's recommendation under the National Nutrition Strategy. Yes, this is known as Poshan Abhiyan, National Nutrition Mission. So friends, it's all about World Food Organization and food schemes and programs by government of India. So that's it for this session. Please like, share and subscribe Unacademy videos. And friends, do not forget to join our Telegram group using this link. And you can also use referral code RBI Live to get 10% discount in our paid courses. Yes. Now, we'll see you in the next lecture with new topic. So friends, till the time, keep studying, keep revising. All the best. Take care.